So now on to the format for the 2017 year, the challenge, the qualifying games, as well as the finals date. The first 3 dates are qualifying dates. What does that mean? If you decide to come out and shoot one of those events, there will be cash prizes as well as other prizes awarded for the winners, for the top qualifier after the qualifying round. And in addition to that, we're going to take one person, the winner of each division, and you're going to qualify for the finals in the alpha bracket. What does that mean? The alpha bracket at the finals is where the big cash and prizes are going to be given away. So the first 3 dates again, qualifying round in the morning, 25 target qualifying round, all marked yardage. You're going to be shooting targets out to 60 yards. Prepare to shoot out to 60 yards. Average is going to be in that 30 to 45 yard range. This game is a par plus plus game. What does that mean? Scoring. If you're familiar with ASA scoring or IBO scoring, those are par plus games, with par being a 10, plus 1 or plus 2 based off the respect each of those different games. Our game is going to be scored as follows. Center bonus ring is scored as 12. The 10 ring, which is a 4 to 5 inch circle outside that bonus ring, is going to be scored as a 10. The vitals are scored as an 8. Anything outside the vitals is a -3. Now, the plus plus, for example, we are going to have shooter scenario targets where strategy is going to come involved in many parts of the qualifying round. One scenario may be as follows. You're going to have a wolf target at 30, a wolf target at 40, and a wolf target at 50 yards. It's going to be up to you based off your comfort level, based off potential the footing, the wind, whatever the case may be. If your comfort level is to shoot that target at 30 yards, you're going to get normal scoring. If you decide to shoot the target at 40 yards, it's going to be a +1 bonus. If you decide to shoot the furthest target, it's going to be a +2 bonus. So what does that mean? Any target you shoot at that 50-yard target, for example, you're going to get 2 points added onto it, except if you're outside of the 8 ring. It's still -3. We're not going to reward you for anything outside of that vital area. We're going to encourage good kill shots, and that's how our scoring format is done on the qualifying round. After you post your qualifying score, we're going to flight you from first, highest score to lowest score, and then we're going to build the brackets for the head-to-head shoot-off, which will be part 2 of the event in the alpha course or the head-to-head rounds. So on the head-to-head rounds, you're going to be shooting a 5-target mirror image course. What that means is each shooter is going to be looking at the same target at the same distance, even though they're going to be moving in opposite directions of each other at the starting line. So a shooter is going to be able to take 6 arrows with them on the course. You will be required to wear your pack with the proper amount of weight based off your division and age. Scoring will be as follows. You'll be shooting at a clay pigeon target, a breakable target that's going to be covering up essentially the 10 ring of the 3-dimensional animal target downrange. That is your bullseye. The next scoring ring will be the 8 ring, and the next one outside of that is your next scoring ring. It'll be scored as follows. If you hit the bullseye, you will be subtracting 20 seconds from your overall run time. If you hit inside the 8 ring, it's going to be par, no addition, no subtraction. If you hit outside the 8 ring, you're going to add 20 seconds to your time. So what that's going to do is it's going to make every arrow potentially worth 40 seconds of time, depending on the swing, either way, if you shoot a bonus or if you shoot outside the 8 ring. Excuse me. So once again, 6 arrows. It's up to you to decide if you want to shoot that bonus arrow at a target. Each shooter will be allowed to have a spotter. The purpose of the spotter is to keep you, the shooter, from having to dump your bow on the ground and do a physical challenge and pick it up every time. The other thing it is when you're in a high pressure situation like this and you're moving quickly as you can, sometimes people forget to grab an arrow and load it in their bow. So what your spotter's there for is when you get back to the shooting station to shoot your next target, they're going to hand you your bow and an arrow. You're going to be able to take your arrow, load it yourself, and adjust your sight yourself if you have a movable target. It is not okay for your spotter to set your sight for you. Once you've shot your arrow, your spotter can be behind you with binos or without binos, informing you where your arrow landed on the target. They cannot inform you to shoot again or not shoot again. That's for the shooter to decide. So once again, you're going to get timed from start to finish. Once you get done shooting your station, your time's going to stop when you come out of the last shooting station box. We're going to go down range, score each target for each shooter, and then give you an adjusted time. Then you're going to decide, we're going to see who moves on. It's that simple. Again, each round takes somewhere between 2.5 and 3.5 minutes to complete. Once you have your adjusted time, we determine the winner, the course is reset quickly, and we get on to the next round. So, once again, your bow must be the same bow you shot with the same sight, the same stabilizer setup, and every accessory on there must be the same as it was for your qualifying round. That's really it. The beauty of this game is, you know, we're putting you in a high pressure situation, spectators behind you, the music is blaring, and it's going to get your heart rate up, it's going to make it fun, and I encourage you to come out because the people that have done it so far have all had a great time. And I'm really looking forward to seeing you all at these next events this year. Once again, qualifying dates are the first 3. We're going to take one winner from each division, or the winner from each division, qualify you for the alpha bracket at the finals. So what does that mean and how's that going to work? At the finals, you're going to shoot the qualifying round just like you would in a qualifying tournament. And then we're going to take and post you from first to last as far as your respective division. We're going to already have 3 people in the alpha bracket based off the winners from the challenge courses. At the finals, we're going to take the next amount of people to complete that alpha bracket, and it's going to essentially be the top 20%, give or take a few percent based off of numbers, to complete that alpha bracket cleanly. So you want to be finishing as high as you can in that qualifying bracket at the finals to be eligible for the big cash and prizes. There still will be cash and prizes for the remainder of the men's open division, the remainder of the women's open division, traditional and senior and so on. So that being said, the big cash is going to be in the alpha division at the finals. Can you qualify, obviously, at the finals for the finals? Yes, you can. Just note that there's already going to be people in there that have qualified, that have practiced on the game ahead of you, and they're going to be ready to go come finals time. So we will be changing up a few elements at finals, of which that information will be released closer to the date of the finals. We're going to add another element that's going to allow you to get some extra practice on that head-to-head range, and again, those details will be available as we move forward. Lastly, check the website, alphabowhunting.com. On the events section of that website, we're going to have all the same information as well as the payout structure for the challenge dates and the final dates. The only thing that's going to change from that is going to be the prizes. As we get prize commitments from partners, we're going to add those onto the list, so that list is going to continue to grow all the way up to the date of the finals. The prizes that we give away at the first qualifying date may not be the same as the second or the third. Hopefully they're going to be growing as we go. So once again, tell your friends, bring your kids, bring your wife. This is a game that anybody can play, any shooting level, any physical level. Obviously, the more prepared you are from a shooting perspective, the better you're going to be. The more prepared from a physical perspective, the better you're going to be. So, that being said, I can't wait. I look forward to seeing you all there. It's going to be an exciting series of events, and I guarantee you this is going to be the event people are talking about moving forward. So make sure you come out and play and be a part of it and be a part of our growth and our movement with this Alpha Bow Hunting Challenge series. And like I said, I'm super excited to see all of you and watch the competition unfold. So that's all I've got on these informational videos. Once again, send me questions, phil@nolimitsarchery.com. Until we get to see you guys at the events, I encourage you to dream big and shoot straight.